Well, hi there. My name is Chad Nicely, and we are back with another exclusive interview. Now, today, I am really excited, and I've been dying to get this guy on with an interview because this guy is absolutely crushing it. Now, he's going to show you one product where he's already cleared 6 figures with this product. Now, that's all impressive. Everything that he's doing with this platform is awesome, but the thing that absolutely blows me away is what he is doing with the gamification inside of our platform. So if you're curious about the gamification and how you can use it to keep your members engaged, keep them happy, and buying your other products, then I want you to pay close attention to this interview. And I'm also going to tell you this. We have this belief that if you over-deliver and if you take care of your community, that it'll pay for itself 10 times. Now, this gentleman right here is probably one of the most well-known and respected marketers in the Spanish community. And he has the same ethics, morals, and practices that we do, only it's taking place in the Spanish community. So, Mr. Eric Collins, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
So how was that for an intro? Did I do good?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, how was that for an intro?
Oh, that's very, very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. It's gonna be good for me in English. I have an accent because I'm French Canadian.
Okay.
I learned at 14 years old, I learned English, and 33 years old, I learned Spanish. And I moved to Panama in 2002, so about 14 years ago, and I became fluent in Spanish with employees here, wife, friends, and everything. So finally, I speak more Spanish than English, imagine.
Yeah.
So I decided to go online and live out of the market online in 2008. I closed my company in Panama that I built 2004 to 2008.
Wow.
I sold it, I closed it. And I decided to go totally CPA offers. So okay. I'm well known in Spanish as a CPA marketer.
Right.
And that's why when I come to GVZoo and I promote product that I handpicked all the time, it's crazy because I'm top 10. You know, when I want, I can be top 10 with my big list.
I know it. And, you know, here's the thing. When I first became aware of you, I was watching one of your live feeds and you had so many people on there. You were just at a restaurant or something and you had so many people on that live feed. And I don't know if you remember, but I was talking to you on that live feed and I didn't even know what you were saying because you were talking in Spanish.
Oh, yeah, it's true. So they come from all over. It's true. It's true. So, I need to do more now.
So what's the secret? Really quick, I don't even want to spend a lot of time on this. What is the secret to where you have your list that engaged? And you just said that you can hit the top 10 whenever you want to. What's the secret to making that happen, Eric?
It looks like you know the secret.
No. I want to know your secret. I don't know your secret.
I'm well known and I teach my students all the time to over deliver. And when I want to win a GVZoo contest or whatever, even CP offers, if I promise something, I make sure that I don't reveal everything I'm going to give.
Okay.
But I reveal enough to be really appealing.
You make them hungry.
But I keep 3, 4 things that I know I'm going to give, but I never give. And I never say.
Okay.
They pay, they receive, and inside say, hey, I didn't expect that one. It's always hidden. So this is what I call over-deliver. So I'm really famous in Spanish right now for the guy that over-deliver all the time.
Okay.
So now, the crazy thing, and that makes me really, really proud of that one, is every time I promote something, tons of people, they buy in less than 5 minutes. They never watch the video in Spanish I did, the English one, my Spanish page, the English page. Say, why did you buy? Because it's you. Because you said I have to buy. This is crazy. My first 1-200 sales, it's always because I told them to buy. And they know they will not be upset because they buy a product and in the background, oh, Eric always has a surprise. And most of the time, I give something more valuable than what they paid. In the, not in the bonuses, in the hidden gem.
Wow.
So they say, even if I don't use the product you tell to buy, it's worth it to get your stuff in the background. So many people, they're buying my bonuses, not the product.
Right.
So this is over delivery.
So let me ask this. So do you launch products in Spanish? Like, how did you build that list?
Since 2010, I'm launching all the time, but nobody knows. That's why.
Well, that's because you're launching in Spanish. Like, I don't understand what you're saying.
Exactly. No, I'm building my list. I do a lot of contests also. I reward people for actions they take. And I build software, SaaS like you guys, but nobody knows. And I build a lot of courses too.
Okay. All right. That's
coming up with courses right now.
That's good to know. So, okay. So somehow we attracted your attention when we launched the first time back in August. And I know that, you were on the leaderboard, but not only that, you were somebody who was actually using the platform for your own business, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your experience building membership sites? Like, do you have experience before our platform?
Yes, for sure. I have a platform like that, not like this one, but I'm a master with WordPress.
Okay.
I'm a little programmer too. I program my stuff. I can do PHP. I can do a little query, that stuff. So normally I use Infusionsoft with WordPress. And I have Infusionsoft since 2006 when they launched it in Los Angeles.
Me too.
Right there. So I was one of the first guys to buy Infusionsoft, which is a platform to manage CMS. They charge me $5,500 for setup fee.
I joined in 2000. I joined in 2008, and you know what? I love Infusionsoft.
Yeah, me too. I still have it. I have 2 accounts, and I still pay them.
Yeah,
I paid them over $30,000 since 2006, just in Infusionsoft. Imagine.
Good for you.
I connect with a software which is 360 member.
I remember 360.
Bob, he speaks French too.
I do know him.
Yeah, so I work with him, and it's easy with all the short codes and everything. So I did all my platforms since 2010 up to now with this setup. I use also S2 members. I like to program, and they give you so many options to program. So I love it too. But lately, I came up with this new EverLesson. And I watched the video. I saw what you were offering, and 2 things called my attention. First was the gaming, give points to reach steps, and do a task or exams. This was really impressive for me. I could build it, but I said, I don't know who's the one that thought about that, but that's perfect. I think it's you.
It was me.
So. And number 2, what impressed me, and I can do it. I don't know why I never did it. It's easy, but it's not that easy for everyone. But when people are watching a video, take a note and add a link so they can read the note and go back exactly to the same seconds where the video was playing at that moment.
The timestamp, the timestamp in the video.
Okay, that's the Spanish version.
That's something I had to have too, because I have gone through so many courses. And I always have a tablet like this, and I always take all these notes, and then I lose the tablet.
All my students, that's what they do, always.
Yep.
And many students, they're saying, Eric, a question about this. Sir, it wasn't this video. I watched it. You didn't watch it well, and you just skip, huh? So now I can say, go to your notes. And when we start this course right now that I just built, I tell people that's very important. They don't skip anything, and they take a lot of notes, something that they think they will need to review later on.
Yes.
It's there.
Yes.
So now they're playing hard with that. It's crazy. It's really fun.
Cool. So the gamification and the time stamping in the video is what was the selling point for you. What about the monetization, Eric? What about the monetization?
Bueno, monetization, I just started a month ago. My monetization right now, I'm using it for alerts, but I need to put some advertising and everything. So right now I use only advertising, like it's scrolling. They see, Eric, it's the first time I see that. It exists, but I didn't use it before. So now it's scrolling, and every time there's something new in the platform, I scroll it. And I told them that to do not have the blindness, add blindness, something like that, I changed the color. So when it's scrolling orange for 3 days, you don't need to read it. But when it turns pink, it's a new one. That's my trick. So when the color changes, it's something they need to read. And they click, 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 click. But it's something inside. Now I'm going to push people out to purchase more stuff. And with the banners, I didn't do yet.
So do you know that we have 5 monetization campaigns?
Yeah, I saw them. I tested it. I put pictures everywhere, but I removed it to start, and now I'm going to implement it.
So the other thing that you'll be interested in, the other thing I don't know if you know this or not, but you're also going to be able to take your live feeds and broadcast to your members in the membership.
Ah.
Cool, right?
Yeah, from where? From YouTube?
No, from Facebook.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
In the new version?
Right. Yeah. See, I'm like a kid in the candy store. I love this stuff, right? It's like Christmas time for me. Okay,
exactly.
So the big thing, the big thing where I saw this, I almost fell out of my chair, is you are definitely using our gamification, right? And so
can you see the screen?
Can you? Well, we'll bring the screen over. Is that cool?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're seeing the screen, Eric.
Okay, so you see gamification settings, huh?
Yes. Look at all the gamification. So you have the name of the badge.
That's crazy.
Wow, look at all these gamification modules you have.
Yeah.
And they're actually doing this?
Oh wow, you cannot believe it.
Well, I already believe it because I already saw it. I'm playing along.
No, but it's crazy. Like my guys are saying, it's like a virus. It's an addiction. That's how you call it in English. They're addicted to this. Every second they have free in their house, they go to play.
Okay.
They're learning, crazy, and they are pushing us. Eric, I shoot my task, because in Spanish, tarea is task. So my task number 6, can you approve it so I can see I can see the module number 7?
Oh my gosh. Wow. So you are actually using it for what I built it for. So for those that don't know, let me just explain. He has the name of the badge, and then under badge type, we have 2 different types of badges. So one can be where they're issued a badge or points right away when they complete a task. And then the other one happens when they reach a certain level of points. And then what you're able to do is when they receive that badge, you're able to give them a reward. So if you see in the top 2, his top 2 positions, you're offering rewards. Now, is that the only rewards you're giving, or is there other rewards?
I'm finishing all my tasks. I have to do about 90 tasks. I'm working on it as we're speaking. But when I finish that, I promise rewards, not at every single module, but every chapter or every category.
Okay. So,
decide about there, it's a category finished. I'm going to build another reward here.
Okay. And so just so people that are not familiar with this, a reward could be an Amazon gift card. It could be a coffee card. It could be one of his other products. It could be a t-shirt. It could be anything, right? He gets to set up the rewards. He sets up the badge. He sets up everything, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So the most important thing, I went to Photoshop and T for task, okay? So I built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So people that are working hard to have on their right-hand side all the T's.
Okay.
That means that they did all the task.
Okay.
And if they're missing one number, it's because they're missing one task. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 80.
Okay.
So that's why I have these badges. And also, if they share loves or something, I give them different badges.
Okay.
If they are really intelligent, they have a brain here. Crazy stuff. If they do good stuff. If one thing that is good to share also with you guys, I let everyone purchase my course. But as we know, there's pirates everywhere. That's how you call them? The one that piracy?
Yes.
Yeah. So I let everyone come in. This courses has 3 days guarantee because I know they cannot fail. They have to make money if they do exactly what they ask them to do. And if we approve the task is because they did it correctly, so they're going to make money. That's a course to make money online with CPA offers with Facebook. And I let everyone come in, but when they arrive to module 7 here, module 7, I asked them to give me their email of the purchase email, their Facebook, and their Skype. So I check their face, I check who they are on Facebook to make sure that it's an honest person and it's has a real life, not a fake someone.
Uh-huh.
And if they're not approved there, I told everyone that I'm going to refund them.
Okay.
I refunded 2 manually from the bottom of my heart. Say, what, Eric? No. Can I tell you, Chad, that I have about 200 students right now as a pre-launch for $100,000 sold with Western Union, cash, banks, and PayPal that you see, 87,000.
Wow.
And not even one refund. Zero.
Wow. This is you are such an inspiration to me. This is so awesome. So can you show us? So what you told me a minute ago on Skype or Facebook is that you have to approve, your staff is approving 200 goals a day, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1 to 200 goals a day.
So what happens is, for those that aren't familiar, is when they complete his task, it goes into a pending status until Eric or his team go and approve the task that they were to complete, right? So then once they complete the task, so once Eric approves them or his staff members, then they're going to receive that badge, at which point there might be a reward associated with that badge. So look at this. He's got 6,739 approved tasks, and you've denied 204.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. So they
I was saying, people are stuck. They cannot see the real content of my course if they're not approved 7.2, which is transparency and acceptation by Eric Collin himself.
This is so crazy.
I do it myself, like these guys. I don't want to speak bad about anyone, but the first one is failing because in the video 7.2, it says that they must have a picture. Now, he didn't watch this video for sure because the video at minute 7.2 or 02, it says, put a picture right now, pause the video and do it. Where's this picture? So he's stuck there since 2 weeks. He cannot go. Look, 19th of December. He cannot go further. He will never see my course because he's hiding.
Right.
Maybe yes. We never know. So he's stuck there. The other one has a letter over his face. No, not accepted. If you go the other side and you watch, every single one has a nice picture, not far away, it's face. So I told them that this is a university, virtual, and if you go to the real university, you never see your other students with you with a bag on their face.
You're right.
Everyone can see the face of the other one in the room. So here, it's a virtual university, nobody can hide, and we need to have the face. And I need the same face on Skype. I created a group, and I decided to create 3 levels. I have a level at $300, a level number 2 at $700, and I have a level at $1,000, level 3. I have 3 Skype groups. Every single one, when they pass 7.2, it's because they are transparent everywhere, and they are brought in by me manually within these groups.
Wow.
So now, totally friends. We are friends, we are partners, and they're working end-to-end with us.
This is so smart. I am so impressed. So can you show us what your members see on the front end?
Yeah, I could do that. I would have to open a new screen.
Okay, so now this is what, so beautiful video. So this is what your members see, right, Eric?
Exactly.
Okay. So
I do a lot of courses. So this course is from a student of mine 3 years ago, started to work with me. I mean, as a student, he was following me and he started to make a lot of money for a guy being from Venezuela. He's living there. And it's crazy, the crisis there and everything. And suddenly showing $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, where people make $100 per month in Venezuela right now. and it's all US dollars. Wow, everybody, Eric. So he was sending me all the time pictures and, wow, Eric, thank you so much. You saved my life, my family, everything. So I said, hey, one day we can do something. We can teach what you just learned from my courses and your investigations also. We can build a course out of that. So I brought him to Cartagena, Colombia, because he's from Venezuela. So we flew. I am in Panama right now. I live in Panama. So Panama, Venezuela, we met in Cartagena in November. 1 week, we work on the setup of this course. So one by one, what is the next step, and what will be the task? And we didn't know that we were to use your system, but I needed a system that will permit to do task and approve task. He said, I really want to have a system different than all the others. And it's one very, very low profile and everything, but great ideas. So I said, I think I have a perfect platform for that, man.
Good.
Kartik and Chad, they have something. Okay, I trust you. So let's partner up, and you bring the videos, and I do all the setup, promotion, my own list, my stuff. So we divide.
So
perfect.
It's working really well.
Yeah, so that's why we have this guy here teaching in Spanish. And we have all the...
These are all categories.
Yeah, I build the categories, and inside we can see the modules, you know?
So you have the timeline here, and it says that this guy just got a new badge, this guy just got a new badge, that guy just got a new badge. So you have all your members that are playing the gamification. For those that aren't familiar, can you show us what your lessons look like with the gamification?
Yeah, let's maybe see this one here.
Okay,
so I have 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I have more than one later on to add, I add 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3. So we can go to one here.
Man, I wish I knew Spanish, because I would go through your course and try to understand exactly what you're doing. Wow.
So this is my video. Okay, we're always with the same screen thumbnail, and video 1, video 2. I have someone, a VA, that is doing all the brain maps of all my videos, so people can follow the...
Smart.
It's
smart.
Very good. Wow. I do that all the time.
Okay, and so now here, wow, look at this. See, I'm going to fix this for you tonight. I'm going to have to do a redesign, because you have too many members, 181 members, and you said you only have 200 members, but 181 already claimed this badge. And so all those pictures right there are people that have won this badge. Yeah,
and I did myself a CSS trick, which you don't want us to see all this. We stop at the 4th row. Okay. I want people to see all the faces, so I did a CSS trick, so I show them all.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of ugly, but it's not ugly. It's social proof. I need that.
Yeah, so this is just amazing. So if you scroll down, okay, those are your other modules.
To obtain this medal or this...
Okay, yeah, so show them, okay, so this is where somebody would go and basically complete the task. So we're not able to read it, but he has a task here, and he says, when you finish this task, you're going to receive this reward. And so then what he says is, he probably says, enter the link proving that you did the task, or do this, or put in your Dropbox link or something else. And then they type that information in the field, they hit the button, and then he gets notification saying, hey, somebody just completed this goal or this task. And the way he has it set up, it's completely up to you what you want to do. He has it set up to where he wants to approve them before they're going to be issued that badge. But you can set it up to where it's automatic as well.
Yeah, I do it. Depends. It depends if it's really important, and if they fail at doing something good, they will not make money. If it's a sensitive one, or what are your goals? What do you expect from this course? I don't need to approve that. I trust they're smart. But when it's something, I want you to build a fan page about dogs and put a really funny dog on that post. They can cheat. And if I know this is selling, because we do CPA offers and we know stuff like that works, they need to prove that they did it correctly. So this is under approval.
This is just
And they will not
unbelievable.
fail at the end. How can they fail if they did everything perfect? Some people, we've refused them 5 times. Some people are cheating. They are using a Facebook from someone else. No. And we have Excel, we share with the VA, and we take notes. This guy, watch out. He's cheating.
Wow.
So we have everything to find out. We really push people to make money. This is taking people by the end, but that's $1,000 too. It's not like 47 Jiu-Jitsu course, you know?
Right, right. Oh,
So
okay. So this was this was $1,000 course?
Yeah.
So
I have a small level 300, 700, 1,000.
So let me ask you this, okay? So on $1,000 course, do you believe that there's a higher perceived value because of the gamification and everything?
I'm sure. Most of my older students, they went directly to the 1,000 to have a personal teacher, a private teacher.
Right. That's what I'm
So
getting
that's
at.
why. They do their task, and they have, with the $1,000, the teacher tell them why exactly they're being refused and what they should do to make money and make it perfect. If it's the low one, refused. Why? Why?
Right.
Yes. Like Facebook, you've been denied. Why? Oh, you failed.
Yeah.
So I love to play with high tickets. I learned it from T.R. Becker in 2008. I've been to 8 seminars of his, and $20,000 with T.R. Becker, but I learned a lot, and high tickets is the best. And that's why I'm always with high tickets all the time.
Yeah, and see, and I knew that. I knew that's what I always said. I said, can you go into the back end? Is that okay? And can you go into the gamification in the back end so that I can show them? It's on your other screen, I think.
Yeah, I would have to switch.
Okay, that's okay. Anyways, in the back end where he sets up the gamification, there's this little checkbox that says that I want to manually approve this goal before they receive the reward. Okay. Yeah. And so I've always said that if you're running a high ticket program, this is perfect for you because it's more like a teaching atmosphere. It's you give them a task, they complete the task, but then they don't get to advance until the teacher says it's okay. And so you're using it for exactly what I intended it for, Eric.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see one thing. I can switch in the pending here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's...
Did it switch?
Yeah, so that previous screen, can you go back to your map for a minute? So you had something like $90,000 in sales on that previous screen, right there. 87,803, and that's just the one product.
That's PayPal only. PayPal and Stripe. I have Western Unions, almost $10,000. Bank transfer. So I'm a little over 100,000.
Okay, and then everything, this is interesting to me. Okay, so we have it set up. Can you run your mouse over those green and yellow dots? Is it loaded? Okay, not yet. Yeah, okay. So those are the names of his members. So if a member is green, that means that they're not very active. But see how they're starting to turn yellow? That means that his members are extremely active, right? And so you can see that mostly all of his members are all yellow. And this is just for one product, right? And so what Eric told me before we got on this interview is he said, Chad, I was just testing this out with one product. And now that I've seen that, you know, I have this kind of response or whatever, you watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a bunch of products to it.
Yeah. I'm going to move all my courses there. It's easier.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so much that I can learn from you on this gamification. Now, let me ask you this, Eric. How long did it take you to set up all that gamification?
It was already done on a Word document. We did it in Cartagena, so we knew. So the only thing here is very easy. I just had a new badge. I put the number. It's a task badge. I put the badge number, and I just copy paste. It took me, I can say, about 5-6 hours when I was sitting in Cartagena in the hotel and planning all the tasks they're going to do at every video. It took me about, let's say, a small day. And it was easy after to just copy paste it into your system.
Okay, so
but for a big course like that, it's easy. But we know what we're doing too. So we're going to ask to do that. We're going to ask to do that, according to each video, what we're seeing.
See, and I don't exactly understand how it's easy in my mind, because you had how many modules did you have? How many videos?
In total, I'm going to have about 80.
Okay, so you have 80 videos, and every single one of those lessons has a gamification task.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a spreadsheet, and you have all the names of your videos, and then you say, okay, if this video teaches you how to build a list, then the task is, I want you to go sign up for an autoresponder.
Yeah,
and then
show me a screenshot of your autoresponder.
Okay, and then paste a screenshot in the box, submit the task, and then your staff goes and says, okay, yes, they did it right, and so they hit the approve button, and then the next module opens up.
That's the only way to make sure that they're doing what they bought for. They're doing the course.
Yeah, so you have a spreadsheet, and so you have all the videos, and then you have to know what each video is covering, and then what you're going to do is you're going to write down the task that you want them to do, and then you probably figure out, okay, that's a big task, so I'm going to give them this reward.
Yeah.
And so once you have that in the spreadsheet, then you're right. Plugging it into the system is very, very easy. Right? That was a very, very complicated thing, and I kept like banging my head over and over and over because I wanted to find a way to make it easy. We redid it like 3 or 4 times, and I believe now it's easy, but the hard part for me, but see, now I'm motivated because now I'm like, oh, wow, that really works. Now that I've seen that, it's totally worth jotting down all of your videos, finding a task for each video, and actually taking the time and creating that gamification campaign for each video.
That's it.
You just showed me that. You just proved it.
Yeah, exactly. And also I asked them to fill, let's say, give a testimonial. They cannot continue. I want to know what they think about the platform, so I have to read them. I should have about 100 testimonials. So they go to, I have 80. So at the 20, what do you think so far about this course? I haven't read it yet. I'm busy, but I know it's testimonial for proof, social proof, and all that stuff for my next courses. At level 40, again, so far, what do you think about it? So I'm accumulating testimonials, and they cannot go to 41 if I don't have this testimonial. It's mandatory.
Right. So, okay.
I can play with them right now with that.
So how he's doing that is he's gone and he sets up all the gamification. You guys understand that now. But then what happens is we also have a drip feed on each and every lesson. And so what you're able to do is you're able to say, look, they can't go to the next module until they receive this badge, or until 3 days have passed, or until they have this many points. Or you can do an and statement that says they have to have this badge, 3 days have passed, and then open this up. So you have complete options, and that's what you've done.
That's what I love. Yeah, you have 4 reasons to pass the filter. A filter with 4 conditions.
Yeah.
So I use one mostly. So I decide which one is the most important, and if it's done and approved, the biggest one of every chapter, okay, you can go to the next chapter or category. Yeah, I call them chapter in Spanish.
You know, and with that, with that $200,000 or whatever that you've made, 217,000, whatever it is, and $1,000, whatever you've made, I promise you that when you start deploying our monetization campaigns, you'll probably double your profits.
Oh yeah, I have to be a big launch with them, but that was a pre-launch.
Yeah, that's
a small launch, not to everyone.
That's just amazing to me because there's so many things in there that you haven't turned on yet. And I'm so excited that you've been that successful with just our gamification alone. Yeah.
And a great thing you did too is the availability to put in different languages. I could put everything 98% in Spanish. So it helped me. I did it myself. I went to the admin, manage whatever, social system settings, and I did every single one in Spanish. So now nobody complains. If I buy someone else, sometimes it's in English and they don't understand. So that's why I had to do it in WordPress with the Spanish WordPress and everything. Because buying SaaS on Jivizu, it's coming in English and they don't understand, and it's crazy for me to do videos to show how to use the system.
Yeah.
But now it's self-explanatory. It's easy for them to understand where are things.
I can tell you're happy with it.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy. Really happy.
That's
and
great.
my VAs, which are students of mine, my top students, I decided to make them VA, virtual assistants. And they say, Eric, it's viral. It's crazy. They are addicted.
Yeah.
They are really addicted to this system. I never saw something like that.
Yeah.
So, and they're pushing, can you approve? I want to continue. It's exactly, I'm not a gaming with cell phone, you know. I don't have time to spend on that. But a lot of people worldwide, they just play level 1. They work hard for level 2, level 3. This is what I'm doing. It's a course playing levels, and they can't wait to come to 80. Because
So-
80, they're going to be making money.
So there's really no secret. You just did it.
Yeah.
No secret. You're not like
I wanted
using
to
magic
do it in 2
language
years,
or.
but I never found a system like that. So now you're smart. I'm smart. You're smart. We're smart.
Yeah, I'm smart. I believe I'm smart. I just didn't think it would work that well.
Yeah.
You have 200 students and 180 of them are playing games in your membership. Now,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Your previous memberships on other platforms a long time ago or whatever else, did you have that much engagement in there?
For sure not, because listen, I don't know what they do. We're not tracking anything. And at the end, most of our people, English, Spanish, French, Chinese, anyone, they just say, 95% of the people, I bought that course and I haven't made money with that course. But they will never tell that they're skipping everything. They're not doing what they should do according to this course. Here, nobody can cheat. If they finish the course, they're going to have, I promised, a graduation. So in about 1 month, we're going to start doing webinars every week on the stage, virtually, on Zoom here. I'm going to bring my students that finished. We're going to graduate them, and they're going to receive a huge badge and everything. We're going to send Photoshop thing that they can push to everyone. And they made it with a proof of making money with it.
Eric,
They're just waiting for the graduation right now.
so I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I'm going to make you very, very happy. We have the coaching series. Do you know what that is? With the coaching series, you're going to set up a certification. We're going to put that certification on the sales page and everything else. There's going to be a special area where only the students participate. The gamification is going to be even crazier than this is because we're adding what's called a redemption gamification. Do you know how that's going to work?
Yeah.
So right now, the gamification is set up on a reward. But with the redemption gamification, they're going to get so many points when they come in and buy your product. And as they're completing your task, they're going to earn more points. And then what happens is they get to come over here to this area and they get to spin their points.
I love that. I used to have a business in the real world like that in 2000, about 10 years ago in Montreal.
So that's the new gamification. But with the coaching series, what's going to happen is they're going to go through your whole entire product, and then they're going to be issued the certification. They're going to have a certificate. They're going to have a summary report of everything that took place in there, all the tasks, the way they answered. Everything's going to happen. But not only that, you're going to have the ability to feature them on your sales page underneath another link that shows all your certified students.
Wow. And do you have an expected date?
January 23rd.
Oh, when you launch, it's going to be there.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on night and day on this thing.
Wow, wow.
And so that is for people who understand that when they have a system like that, that they can go out there and sell high ticket.
What I really love also, I found out that I can do that, and that's something I'm going to do, and I'm telling people, I'm giving my secret. When we sell as an affiliate a Jivizu product, there's a postback that I've been begging Jivizu to do since 2 years. Finally, we have that. So there's a postback for affiliates. So we know at least the email of the buyer under our link.
Right.
You can shoot them right here, and you can put your bonuses right here. They're going to be inserted into a product, and they receive the bonuses that we promise to buy this Jibizu product right here.
Right.
Can be access to everyone.
Right.
So that would be good to have point sharing. I'm giving you an idea here. If they buy Jibizu XYZ, if you buy it with my link, I'm going to give you 100 points. If you accumulate that many points, even if you don't buy this Jibizu product, you can get the bonuses of that one because you accumulated points.
Okay.
Incentivize people to buy with my link all the time. They get 1,000 points. Oh, 1,000 points. You can get that bonus that everyone that bought that one, you didn't buy it, you get it because you get the points.
Okay, so Eric, you probably don't know this. Do you know that I have a board of members for EverLesson? Do you know that I have the power users in the group? I put together a board and I meet with them once a month and we go over the direction of development and everything that the platform's doing. I would love to have you on that board.
Yeah, I can do it.
Will you do it? See, it's not just me coming up with ideas. I come up with ideas and then I go ask everybody. I said, what are your thoughts? What do you think?
Yeah.
Right?
No, with your VA that works in the background, that's what I do all the time. Hey, that would be a great idea. To say, oh, yes. So that's what I'm doing right now since about a month.
Yeah.
Every time I use it, I find something that will be better. I shoot them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I am a firm believer in the more minds you have, the more powerful you are. I believe in the mastermind strategy.
Perfect.
Cool. It was such a pleasure seeing that. Like, I feel like I need to talk you into doing some training or something for my members on gamification. That was so powerful. I just can't believe that. Is there any last minute thought that you want to leave us with or anything on anything at all?
The best thing is to give a lot of attention to your students. If you want them to come back, give a lot of attention. That's why they come back to me, because I'm a human being. I'm not like a software selling something or a website with no face, nothing. Yes. When I promote something, they don't buy the Jibizu product. That's what I mean. They buy Eric Collin.
Yes.
I found that out. It's not you. It's not EverLesson. It's Eric. Oh, Eric is selling something. I want it.
Yes.
And over deliver. Yes. That has been two things. I'm really friendly with my guys. I have them on a Skype and Skype and over delivering. That's my 2 points. Yeah.
Amazing. Eric, thank you so much. Let's stay connected, and I want to do everything I can to make sure that you are just crushing it with this platform, because I love seeing people actually take action and making things work like we intended. And thank you so much for your time, because I know it was last minute tonight, but I'm glad we got to do that.
Okay, thank you, and see you everyone later on. I'm going to be on your leaderboards maybe. We never know. Awesome. So you can find me on Facebook or Skype maybe, and we can have a chat and we can see.
Perfect. And do you have a website?
Yeah, you can write it down when we did the video. It's academy777.com.
Academy777.com. There's a shameless plug for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if you see anything online with 3 7s, it has to be me.
That's all you.
There's some 3 7s everywhere, but since about 3 years, I branded myself as 3 7.
Good job.
So when you see 3 7 in Facebook something, it has to be something I'm doing.
Do you know what I branded myself as? Mr. Nicely.
Wow, so nice.
That's a name you can't forget, right?
No, exactly.
All right, Eric.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the interview.
I'll let you get back to work, and everybody else that tuned in, thank you so much. And on that note, I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have fun, everyone. Thank you.